Hey Stampers, it's the Pampered Stamper, and there is a moment of quiet. So I can't promise you that this is going to last, but we're going to take advantage of it, and hopefully you can hear me if the hammering keeps going. I'll have to post pictures later of how things are looking, but it's looking beautiful. It's like the icing on the cake. The house is finished in the inside, but on the outside, it was really looking pretty ugly still. Anyway, I am blessed indeed. So this is the card I actually finished off while I was waiting for the hammering to stop. And you can see the beautiful foil paper in here. And really, it's quite a simple card because when you are using a beautiful accent, you want to keep the rest of your card pretty simple. So we'll talk a little bit more about that later. Now here, and you can see how it's kind of a glare. Oh gosh, but this foil paper, I've got 3 sheets of each left, so you're getting a ton of foil paper. It's in Grapefruit Grove and Lovely Lipstick, and it's free if you purchase a $60 order, okay, because it's sale-a-bration time. So here I've used it as a mat with, I think it's the All My Love paper. Yeah, it is the All My Love paper. So what I have done, I like it when you're using a foil mat to add 1/8 of an inch. So the foil mat is still 4 inches by 5 1/4, but this is 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. Okay, so 3 5/8 by 4 7/8, and that way you've got a little bit more of that beautiful foil showing. Now, we want to maximize our foil, right? Because you don't know how much you're going to get, and you know it's not coming back. So I always cut stuff out from the back of the foil. And I was playing, so I did not know, because I hadn't used these yet, that this framelit only cuts on one side, but not on the other. And it also cuts and embosses at the same time. Yeah, you can see that when I angle it a little bit. So I'm going to show you that. I am not a logical person, so I really had to think about this before I could figure it out. So I'll show you that in a minute. So that's one use for foil paper. Clever trick number 1. And then cut out the stuff in the back, okay? Because you don't want to waste. You won't see those cutouts from the front of your card, okay? Here I've cut it. So there's a framelit that cuts out the edge as well. Okay, so that's that. Now, the next thing I do with this foil is it's nice to cut into words. And I have used the back of the mat as well for cutting out the words. So I was thinking to add it on to this card, but I had a different plan. So clever trick number 2 or 3 is to use this punch as a little offset for your saying. And punches are quick and they're easy. And I'm trying, oh yeah, there it is. You would not believe what my table looks like. So what you see is not always what you get, people. I've been busy creating, and so there's stuff everywhere, and I'm squirreling from one thing to another. This card, I did a little video on that yesterday that I shared. So the butterfly framelits were used twice. Once to cut it with the grapefruit foil, and another time with the Tranquil Tide to leave the negative behind. Okay, so that's really cool. And the only place this is adhered is underneath the butterfly right here. I've got nothing else on this card, and I'm going to leave it like this. No words. You can handwrite something beautiful in the inside. I'm quite sure this color is petal pink. Okay, so that's another way to use the foil. It's beautiful. And the other thing I want you to remember with that foil is you are getting 8 12 by 12 sheets. So you need to operate out of a spirit of largesse and not out of a spirit of scarcity. So love it and chop it and use it and play with it and have fun. Otherwise, you're just going to hoard it. It's going to sit there. Okay, now while I'm yammering away here, I have found a piece of white. And I want to show you something else. So when you are doing a sentiment in your card, let's see, we'll do the You Are Loved. And I'm going to do it in Lovely Lipstick. And I probably shouldn't do it on a little break in my table. So here we go. Now I want to do the hearts over top. Now these hearts, if you look at them, you can see how they're different colors on there. I've just stamped it with Lovely Lipstick. But this shows you that this is a distinctive stamp, which means it's naturally made so that you'll get different shades. Beautiful. So the trick is to ink it up and then stamp off. I'm just going to use my notebook here. Stamp off, and then right over top And so what that does, it gives you a really light look, and it's really pretty. It's a nice way to make your sentiment look even more artistic. See, so now the punch is going in there. And the other thing, you'll notice that when you have cursive writing, you don't have to worry so much about how level it is. And so what I did was I took the foil paper and I punched that out as well. And then my fast fuse, add a little adhesive. I offset it just so that the bottom of the cloud, I call it a cloud, is showing. And that looks really nice. So here it is in the inside of my card. So very simple. And I use computer paper, clever trick number 3 or 4. And you can cut computer paper, get good computer paper, printer paper, and you can cut like 4 sheets at a time. And that makes your work quick. So I always have a stack of those on hand. And now someone's at the door and I'm going to have to stop my video. You think I should? Maybe we'll let them ring once more. Here is, I want to show you this. I found out that there's framelits to go with this. So I'm going to finish, girls, and I will come back, okay? Talk to you later.